welcome to season 3 of Percolating Thoughts. I'm Isabel Cool.
And I'm Leah Rainwater, and this is also the episode where I am interactively doing my makeup while chatting with everybody. Yeah, don't
Yes.
mind that.
Perfect to put on while you're getting ready for the day or the night. And we are just going to talk about New Year's, do a little New Year's recap from last year, catch up on what's been going on in our lives since we last talked to you guys back in December. And of course, we'll be talking about books because when do we not? So for Christmas, I went to Disney with my boyfriend and my family. And I'm not like a Disney adult. I feel like I'm a normal Disney adult. I really enjoy being at Disney. I really enjoy like the fun, like what's
Wait,
it called?
define normal Disney.
Like you enjoy Disney, like it's not your whole personality.
Fair. Okay.
Like the Disney adults that you see like online that are like eat, sleep, breathe Disney.
Right.
I just enjoy Disney. And like Disney movies. But it's not like I'm like walking around in like my Disney merch every day.
Yeah.
But they have kind of been eating up the merch recently. So, I kind of get it, but
Speaking
it's
of
just not.
Disney, did you see the Disney collab with Pandora, Disney and Pandora?
Yes, yes.
Your
I have seen
opinion.
those so many times. I really want one of the rings. I actually almost got the Tiana ring when we were at Disney. Um, Jeremy. But no, I really like the rings a lot. I like that they're like simple. Like this doesn't feel like Disney thrown up. It just feels like, hey, like the Ariel one is like a shell with like a pearl inside of it. And that's like so cute. They're actually all on sale right now, guys. Um
Well, did you see like the controversy with the Jasmine and I think it's the Aurora one?
I don't think so.
The Jasmine ring is silver.
Wait, no, I don't see the Jasmine ring even listed. Oh my God. There's also like a Maleficent ring that's been going around, guys. Jeremy. Um, no, but I didn't see the controversy. I just saw the launch when it happened.
Um, the Jasmine one is silver when clearly she is a gold girly.
Yeah, like I like subtle Disney things. Like I like the jewelry collection for Pandora is really cute. You have to know what you're looking for. Like if you wore that out and about,
Right.
I didn't know, like you would have no idea. Versus like wearing like Mickey earrings.
Hmm.
That's pretty obvious.
It's
Hold
just very
on.
subtle. It's not like you're forcing it.
Yeah, exactly. So we went to Disney and that was so fun. I
Yeah.
met my niece. Shout
Oh.
out Queen. She's literally precious. I love her so much. Um, and yeah, I just hung out at home. I read a lot. Which was so nice, but it kind of sucks because now I'm back at school and work and I I'm like, oh, I can't stay up till 2, 3 a.m. reading anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, what did you do for the holidays?
So I did a lot of like traveling for the holidays. However, it wasn't like traveling like Belle does, because Belle does a lot of like traveling, just all around, just for funsies. And I want to get to that point, but I think I did
I
like
actually, did I ever talk about New York?
no, I don't think we
Oh my
ever talked
gosh.
about that.
Okay. You finish and then we can go back.
Okay. But I went up to Minnesota. I just got back from there actually, for Christmas and stuff. Did Christmas with my boyfriend, which was a fun time. And yeah, Christmas with my mom's side of the family and everything. So, oh my God. So it's just like lots of stuff going on there. I worked. I was the Christmas Day reporter, so that was awesome. And then celebrated New Year's with my boyfriend and his friends. So it was a good, kind of like holiday period. It just kind of
Yeah.
felt busy and however like unconventional because this is like my first year celebrating those holidays without having like a school break.
Yeah.
So it was definitely interesting to kind of navigate that and everything. But, we made it work. Um, Nothing really new is going on at the moment other than, just working my ass off. Um, Always doing something, but I digress. So you went to New York. Can you tell us when you went and then the things that you did?
I went the first week of December and we did so much for like so little, which was really nice. Like New York is so much nicer after you've gone and done all the sightseeing. Like I've definitely gone back and done the sightseeing again like before, but it's less rush. You don't like feel like you're cramming everything. And so we really just stayed. My friend Michaela, shout out, lives in the Bronx. So whenever we come in town, we are into the city. We really stayed in like the Flatiron district and like Times Square area because that's obviously where a lot of the Christmas stuff was happening. So we did like the Christmas markets at Union and Bryant Park, which was so fun to like just see like all the fun goodies. And it kind of felt like I was back in Prague. Um, just because there were like all these ditties and fun things that you could purchase and take home as souvenirs or as gifts. And so we walked around those, did a little shopping, not a lot though. Um, and then obviously we walked past the Rockefeller tree multiple times because it's literally on the way to anything you want to do down there, like Broadway or Times Square, or literally even dinner, um, or going to the subway. Like it's so natural to like just already be walking by Rockefeller Plaza. And then the first day I got there, we went and saw Wicked. My first time seeing Wicked on Broadway, y'all. So good. I think Elphaba's name is Mary Kay. She's only there for another month.
Oh, wow.
Uh, yeah, I like watched this video she posted. Apparently they require um no Mary Kate. And they um basically only let Elphabas be Elphabas for a year because of the strain it puts on your voice
Really?
and like the register and like how hard it is. And she was like talking about how the they have like three numbers that Alphabet sings where it's considered like the 11th hour, which is basically means it's the biggest number in a show before the clock hits midnight or before the end of the show. But Alphabet has three. And so that was really interesting to learn like that Alphabet can only sign a contract for a year. So you could go see Wicked again a year later and it's not going to be the same person, similar like unlike other Broadway shows where they tend to keep the same cast for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was freaking amazing, beautiful, everything that I wanted it to be. And yeah, and then we just kind of tried the matcha place. We tried the Ralph's Coffee, which I posted about. The matcha place is called Cha Cha Matcha.
Ooh.
So good, so cute. It's like pink and green themed, which seemed to be like the theme of the weekend because everywhere we went was like wicked colors.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep.
so many good food, and then we watched the Chiefs game on Sunday, and that was so fun. So yeah, it was like nice to be in New York and not,
Have to like run
yeah,
around. Yeah.
it felt like I lived there versus like I was visiting because there weren't major things I wanted to do. I've
Right.
never Christmas in the city, so I just wanted to like experience that. And yeah.
No, that's good. That's good.
Sorry guys, I have like no fun trips planned right now for this year, so you guys are just gonna have to stay tuned.
I mean, if you do, like, they're probably be impromptu and, like,
Yeah, usually are.
hopefully in a good way,
Um, yeah. But yeah, school's been good. Um, I know it's like spring semester is a lot more hectic than winter semester, but it feels nice because wrestling's winding down.
Mhm.
And I feel like, I'm in the groove of things now. So yeah.
Um, how's your class load this semester compared to last semester?
So I have two in-person classes and one online. They're not bad. Like realistically, what you're going to class for is just for attendance.
Mm,
The rest is kind of spaced out in like projects or whatever. So it's not like they're asking you to do like you just know when things are due, kind of.
right, like that's on you.
Um, yeah. So you're just in class to really just discuss, which is nice because it doesn't feel like there's any added pressure of like, I'm in class because there's a test, or I'm in class because there could be a quiz. Like you're just there to discuss themes, and then you can obviously use those themes in your papers or whatever.
For sure.
Um, but my online class is in strategic communications and public relations, which has been really interesting. And we're now working on a strategic communications plan, which is kind of hard because it's an online class. And so getting our group to like have the same schedule,
Yeah.
um, obviously can be hard, but so far it's working out.
I feel like that's
Um,
always like a big issue, like with especially with college students, is like I just don't understand why professors are like, oh yeah, do this group project or whatever.
yeah,
And when you know, like so many students have other things that should be
yeah.
doing.
Yeah, I feel very strongly about group projects. But it's fine. And I'm like a work ahead type of student, and so that also kind of is why I struggle in group projects, but it's okay. Um, yeah, I mean, next semester I'll be finishing my research project, so that's crazy. So, like, yeah, I'm trying to take it a week at a time,
Yeah.
but it's not bad. It's just honestly like applying it to real life situations, and yeah, it's fun to switch it up and do stratcom too.
Hmm.
Again, my other classes are religion and sports, and then personal management, which is basically just like HR issues in sports.
Mm.
So, have you like found any new community things that you've been doing or that you're thinking about trying out?
Um, Not necessarily. Like it's just been really hard too, like having to keep up with my job. And what's been really interesting is I'm a nightside reporter, which fine, whatever. I do whatever I need to do. But the sucky part is, and I've explained this to my managers numerous times, is no one wants to talk after 2 p.m. Everybody wants to get their stuff done during the day.
Yeah,
And understandably so, like I want to get my stuff done during the day too. Um,
yeah,
and the main reason why they have me as a nightside reporter too is because I'm so good at like breaking news and responding to those calls and going live and doing whatever I need to do to like get that stuff out there. But then I also have to turn a daily story and anchor and do digital stuff. So it's like
yeah.
a whole bunch like going on top of my already full workload, which sure, awesome. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, that being said, long answer short, I'm always at the news station. So, like, if I don't have an interview set up for a story that's happening tomorrow, like, she had an interview set up for a story that's running today,
Mhm.
but I do the interview early, I can go in at my normal time. Today happens to be one of those days. However, normally it's not like that. So I do have like friends at the station, and like every once in a while we'll go out or,
Mhm.
like I'll do little projects for me where like I'm reading and everything, or like, you know, the,
Yeah.
creating
What
content. And so that's what I do on sidelines.
what are you reading right now? It's a good segue.
Yeah. So I am currently right now I'm getting ready to start um Twisted Lies. And that's the fourth
Right.
book in the Twisted Love series. And yeah, it's pretty good so far. I like it. Very spicy. Very spicy.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're like sensitive to that, I would not recommend it. But at the same time, like it's tea. It's big tea. But
No, Leah and I have talked about this a couple weeks ago because Twisted Love is coming out as a TV series or movie, whatever.
yeah.
Same difference.
Either way,
And
it's coming out on TV.
yeah. And so I had been thinking about trying to read it because I started it maybe a year or so ago.
Mhm.
And like Leah said, like the smuts. And so I like actually like I put it back down and I was like, okay, I can't read this. But I like hate being the person who didn't read the book when a movie comes out. So it will be read before the show comes out. Um,
Just in
but
your
yeah, this might be smutting.
yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, yeah. What are you currently reading right now?
I'm reading two books.
Mm.
One, you guys won't be surprised. I am reading with my sister, so we're actually on a timeline
Oh.
of when we're supposed to be finishing this, which is kind of nice to not feel rushed through a book.
Hmm.
And we do our book club through Fable. Me and I will put our links below. But it's like where you can do like discussion boards on it and you can like quote things and you have a kickoff and you have your this is when we want to be done with like by this date and this date and it helps you like really stay on track and you don't like forget what you want to talk about, which is really nice. Like I feel like with traditional book clubs, you have to like take notes to remember what you want to chat about. But like with this, I put it in the discussion board as I'm reading, which is amazing. Um, so without further ado. Of course I'm reading Onyx Storm, guys. Of
Yes.
course I'm reading Onyx Storm.
Is that what
Um,
you're reading with your sister?
yeah, this is what I'm reading with my sister.
Oh my God.
Which has also been nice to like, because we do weekly meetings too. And it's been nice to like be able to catch up with somebody and discuss theories and ideas and not like because like with the rest of my friends, I'm gonna have to talk about it after I finish the book. Whereas with her, we're on the same page, which is really nice.
Right.
Shout out, Alex. Yeah. A lot of people think that don't love this. I get it. The first 100 pages are really hard to get through. But after that, like I've really enjoyed it. So I don't know if I'm just like the only one, or I just follow a bunch of haters. Like I don't know, but I think it's the perfect middle book. It's really hard to write a series without one of the books
Right.
ending up being like this kind of stagnant moving. Um, but I think this answers so many questions and also she's world building again. And that's something that like is also really hard to do is world build halfway through your series like again. So I hear both sides, but I think it's really good. Um, and I've been highlighting and doing all this stuff. And then my second book, my new pop socket says read band books, guys.
Yes.
I am reading The Poppy War.
Hmm.
And The Poppy War is not romance. It's by R.F. Kuang. Don't know. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong, guys. Um, it's like Mulan meets Hunger Games meets Fourth Wing,
Love.
minus smut, romance, any of it. It is literally historical fantasy. You're following a 16-year-old, and it follows like one of the Japanese Chinese wars.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, it's definitely a lot. Please read the trigger warnings. Do not take this as a you should read it. Read the trigger warnings, please.
Yeah.
Because it's like real life, but it's pretty good. I definitely will need a break from heavy books after these two, but
Yeah, no, for sure.
like I can't wait to read a silly romance again, guys.
Which, speaking of, Emma Miller's third installment of the list of things. So, Belle and I actually like invested in that book and I purchased it on my Kindle. Did you purchase a paperback?
I did paperback, yeah.
Okay, and then you got it signed.
Yeah.
and she got it signed. So
Yeah.
like that's like a huge deal. And Belle was friends with Emma, or she is friends with Emma, but like, you know, uh
Yes.
I'll let you tell the story, but
No
ever
worries.
since then, like, she wrote her the her T-Lot series, and Belle and I have been like invested ever since.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Emma released a list of things. I'm trying to find what year. Probably like
It had to
2021 or
be it was our sophomore year, I think.
22, maybe.
Shoot, how long have we been doing this, Belle? Oh, we've been
Oh,
doing this since we
2023. I'm sorry. Okay, 2023, guys. August 2023. So yeah, she released the list of things. I read it, I ate it up, I loved it. I literally have bought it as a gift for everybody who has not read it ever since. And I go through and I highlight it. Like that's the kind of like book that it like I loved the list of things.
Mm.
And I really probably would contribute that to getting back into reading. Um, because at the time I was reading Bridgerton as well. And that's also like a really like long read and definitely not what you should read when you're trying to get back into reading. I do love the series, don't worry guys, but this like this made me be like, oh, reading can be like authors can be fun.
Yeah.
And so Emma and I did theater together and I've kind of followed her ever since. Um throughout like she's a huge Harry Styles fan, so she's really known for that too. She wrote a lot of Wattpad stories that like were really popular, so she's known for that as well. So I've kind of like seen this evolution of Emma from theater to Harry Styles to Wattpad to book, and I'm so excited for The Rules of You and Me. It's the last installment of the series. And then she's writing a hockey romance next, guys. So this is a football romance, and we have a hockey romance coming.
Yeah.
Um, so if you're looking for an indie author to support, Emma is amazing.
Hmm.
And she loves what she does. And I think that also makes a difference for like when you're looking for an indie author that's not just looking for people to read, but like they actually really care about their work.
Yeah, no, for
And
sure.
I'm so excited. That's my next read, guys. That's my next after these two.
Same here. Yep.
Yeah.
After I finish this Twisted Love series, like it's on to that one, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm
It's the
not.
biggest one.
It's what?
It's the biggest one out of the three.
Yeah. And
Like, I mean, I'm sure you saw the picture I posted. Like, it was like double the list of things.
oh my gosh,
Yeah, no, it's huge.
I'm excited though. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll get through it like really quickly.
But it's so weird because I've read the other ones during the summer. It's weird to have one released in the winter
Yeah.
because the rest have been like pool reads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm
I
really go ahead.
sorry. I want to see I don't know, maybe by the time I do try to read it, it'll be a pool read, you know? Or
That's
because it sucks. Like I read the whole not the whole Twisted Love series, but the three books I've read, I finished them in January, but now that like things are kind of starting to pick up here, um, and it's just constantly busy, um, I'm like nervous I won't be able to pick up another book until
yeah,
like until I can like relax and vacay or
no, that's
take a
fair.
three. But definitely gonna try. That goes without saying.
I'm really excited for the new Hunger Games book, guys. I also pre-ordered that. So as you can see, there's like just a lot on my TBR right now, and there's just not enough capacity in my brain or like time in my day.
Yeah,
And
half of my shelf has not even been read. So,
same. Yeah, it's actually a struggle.
yeah.
I said I was reading Wicked next, and then Onyx Storm came out, and then I realized that there's so much that happens in Wicked that I couldn't read it tandem with Onyx. And then I started the Poppy War, which wasn't even on my TBR. which is even harder to read tandem with Onyx
Yeah.
because it's the first book in the series and so much world building. My brain will be mush by the time I'm done with this month.
Yeah.
No, I so many on my and like that's what sucks is like book talk is amazing. Stop recommending me books
Yes. Yes.
because then it'll become my new fixation and I'll forget all about the books that I was trying to read.
I bought all of Colleen Hoover's books because for a while she was popular and told myself I was going to finish them. My grandmother finished them before I did.
Ooh, I agree.
So, so that tells you anything.
Yeah.
Um, but it's whatever.
What
Uh,
was your favorite read of last year?
my favorite read of last year. I don't have any one like favorite. I will say like they were all pretty good. I did start the Tog series or Throne of Glass. And that was pretty good. I am just stuck on Empire of Storms and that tandem read there with the next
Yeah.
book. So that's also on my TBR, but I don't have like the mental capacity. And those are thick books too.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have the mental capacity to get through those. But that series was good, while I was reading it. And I also like I read two books by Mia Sheridan, and her books were really good. They're also borderline smut, but like not as bad as Twisted Love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but what was your favorite read of last year?
That's what I'm trying to decide. I mean, Fourth Wing, obviously, like let's be real.
Right.
But outside of that, what else did I read? I really liked Court. Court was good. And
And
that's in
that's
the
also my
series.
TBR.
Yeah. Um, which actually a lot of the like special editions have been on sale recently. So I've been collecting my special editions of that. Yeah, probably Court and Fourth Wing last year. Those were really good. Like I feel like the rest of my books were young adult. So
Mhm.
those are nice, like long books to break up. A lot of that. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't have as much time to read this year. I mean, okay, I've read like three books, guys, okay. But I feel like I don't have as much time as like I used to. And then there's people that are like, I read 50 books last. How?
My sister does that. I'm like, how? And even like she'll talk to me about being like exhausted, and I'm like, Danielle, don't even talk to me right now. You've read like 30 books and it's only March. When it comes to your reading goal for this year, what are you sitting at?
I always sit at 12, guys, because I feel like if I put more, that'll just stress me out. Um, I am set to finish that goal according to Fable by May.
Hmm.
Um, but I think like realistically, probably 20.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I know there's a lot of big books coming out and a lot of big books I want to finish. So 12 seems more realistic
Yeah,
based on that.
fair.
Yeah. What about you?
So last year my reading goal was 15. This year I set it at 12 only because I read 12 books last year and that was even a bit of a stretch. So the
Mhm.
good thing is if I surpass 12, yay, go me. But I'm already um a third of the way done with that. So and
Look
it's
at us.
February. Yeah.
Yeah, look at us.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just kind of getting through all those like little books on the TBR and then seeing where that goes. But
Yeah.
time will only tell.
Yes.
All right. So from here we're gonna kind of wrap it up. Again, I know we had already like plugged it earlier on in the podcast, but Fable. Um, we will link our accounts down below and kind of like give you um that join link, just so that way you can get involved in that. based off of what Belle has said, I personally am getting ready to join Fable. Um, but there's a lot of perks when it comes to that, especially whenever you want to do like book clubs or, just get involved in reading, track your reading progress. I know you get like $5 for ebooks and that sort of thing. So, hey, wherever you can save money when it comes to reading too. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
So if you use our links, you get $5. We get $5, and then you should follow us and see what we're reading throughout this
exactly.
year.
Exactly. And if you have any book recommendations, any coffee review recommendations that you want us to try, just comment down below and we will keep you updated when it comes to that. But welcome to season 3. Thank you for sitting and listening through. And please feel free to follow us on our Instagram and our TikTok just to stay up to date with whenever we post and all of our reviews. So without further ado,
Cheers.
cheers!